Hi, friend. Welcome to or welcome back to Yoga Borne YouTube. And today I have a mindful meditation practice for you. So, you want to begin by finding a comfortable position. It could be seated, so that could be sitting on a chair, your sofa, sat on the floor on your yoga mat. If you are seated, you might want to have something that kind of props you and lifts you a little bit. You could maybe even sit just slightly with the lower back against a wall. Or if you have the space and you feel that it will be more comfortable, or maybe you're feeling a little tired or low on energy, then maybe you lie down. Again, it could be on your yoga mat, it could be in bed, on your sofa. So, whatever you decide is completely up to you, and it'll be the right decision for you. This meditation is about 15 minutes long, so just bearing that in mind. And feel free to use blankets, pillows. Feel the temperature in your room, the temperature that you feel within your body. Do you need some extra layers or some blankets? So, anything that's going to aid you to not be distracted by being cold or being uncomfortable. So we want to take just a little bit of time to set up our bodies in our space. If you need to, press pause and then just press play when you're ready. So whether you are seated or lay down, an invitation to close the eyes or begin softening the gaze. And give the chin a little tuck in towards the chest just to expand the neck. And we're going to turn our awareness inwards. So, what does that mean? It means perhaps having a conversation with yourself, with your inner world. What exists there? How do you feel today? Be curious, be kind, just exploring without judgment. What's happening in your inner world? And knowing that it is completely natural that the mind wanders during these kind of practices, it's just what the mind does. And we will all have experienced that. We'll all experience that again. And whether the mind wanders through boredom, distraction, overstimulation, understimulation, it doesn't matter the reasoning behind it. The awareness that it has happened is there, which is great. And then just gently bringing the mind back to the sound of my voice or the focus of our mindful meditation. There'll be a few different focuses, breath, senses. And we're going to begin by taking awareness to our breath and taking a couple of deeper conscious breaths. So that might look like breathing in through the nose and having a gentle sigh out of the mouth. Just take 3 of whatever works for you. And then we return to natural breath. And we become the observer of this natural breath. So this is observation, not control now, as we take our awareness and our attention to the low belly. You might even gently touch the low belly or kind of cup the low belly in the hands. And as you breathe naturally here, let's try and soften into this space. As you inhale, the belly rises and expands gently. And as you exhale, it draws inwards or downwards, dependent on your position, and it contracts. So breathe in through nose, out through nose, if that feels okay. If not, do try and breathe in through the nose and breathe out through a paper-thin gap in the lips. And just notice here, is the movement smooth? Does the belly feel relaxed? Do you feel like you are holding any tension in this space? Or even up into the shoulders or the face? Can you loosen your grip slightly? Just let go of controlling the breath. Be with the natural breath. So there is no right or wrong. There's no judgment. Just taking your awareness to the low belly. Being aware of the natural breath. Bringing your presence there. And allow that to gently dissolve. If you feel like taking a deep breath in and out is right for you now, then do that. But we then allow ourselves to just come back to natural breath. And we take attention now to the nostrils, the sensation of air in the nostrils as we breathe. And just maintain that gentle awareness of the nostrils. Notice, is the air in the nostrils warm, cold, both? Does this area feel a little blocked or clear? Do their in-breaths and out-breaths feel equal or unequal? So there is no right or wrong. Just be aware of the air or the breath, the space of the nostrils. If the mind wanders away, take a deep breath in, breathe out, come back to that focus point. Allow the focus to be there, the breath, the nostrils. And allow that to gently dissolve. As we open our awareness to our senses in the most mindful way that we can, we're going to begin with sound. So pay attention to the furthest sound or sounds you can hear. And you don't need to know what they are. You don't need to analyze the sound. You don't need to like or dislike it or have any particular feeling about it. You're just aware of its existence. And then can you distinguish or differentiate sounds that are a little bit closer into you. So maybe at first we went to the outside world. Now you're coming to inside the place that you're practicing. And can you then eventually come to the sound of your own breath? Just your natural breath. Can you allow your focus to sit there? All other sounds around you dissolve away as you bring your full awareness to the sound of your breath. And allow that to dissolve as we move to sight, or rather internal vision, shall we say. So if your eyes are open, of course, you may just be looking at something outside. If your eyes are closed, it's more internal vision. And notice, are there any shapes, patterns, colors, visuals behind the eyes? Or maybe darkness is present there. There is no right or wrong answer. Bring awareness to the eyes and the breath. And just settle it there. And allow that to dissolve as we move to smell. So as you take a nice deep breath in through the nose, are there any smells around you or nearby? Or perhaps your focus is more on the awareness of the breath in the nostrils again. We turn to taste. Any tastes in the mouth? Perhaps you've just had some food or a drink and there is just that lingering taste. Perhaps you are aware of the moisture in the mouth. Can you soften the jaw, tongue, lips? And we move to touch. So this might be the touch of the clothes on the skin, the touch of the air temperature on any exposed skin. Is there a warmth underneath layers that you might have on? And can you become aware of the parts or areas of the body that are touching the earth beneath you? And as you exhale, you just soften through body into earth. Just gently settling your awareness on the spaces and places that are in contact with the earth. And that's settling, relaxing into the earth as you exhale. And allow that to dissolve. Take a nice deep breath in and out. The out breath that expands your awareness wider out from the center of the body, past the boundaries of the body, into the space you're in. Just touch each tip of the finger to the tip of the thumb. Rotate through the wrists. Wiggle through the toes. And bring a little movement to the legs as you perhaps rotate the ankles. If you're seated, just starting to stretch, reawaken, and move in a way that feels good for you. If you're laid down, same. And then roll to your right side and come into a comfortable seated position. You might continue to have a little stretch out here, lifting the fingertips to the sky, rolling the shoulders, just gently dropping the head from side to side, wiggling into the face and the jaw, just whatever feels right to reawaken. And eventually you blink the eyes open. So thank you for joining me for that mindful meditation practice. Hopefully you've cultivated just a little bit of peace and calm that you can take on into your day or evening. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. There's over 200 free practices now on Yoga Borne YouTube. If you could give us a thumbs up if you like something and maybe even comment, that would be wonderful. And please, please do subscribe. It really helps us to grow this accessible and inclusive offering. Take really good care of yourself. Bye for now.